What goes up must come down, and the exact same logic applies to the WWE Raw ratings. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. WWE Raw numbers are down from last week. Last week, they popped up a tiny little bit to 3.1. After the Royal Rumble, people thought that WWE was saved, that Raw was good again, that the numbers were great. It was obvious that the Raw numbers were going to go slightly up after the Royal Rumble. Of course the numbers were going to go slightly up. It's the Royal Rumble, for God's sake. It was the aftermath. I said that in the video. I says, look, the numbers are going to go slightly up because it's the Royal Rumble. It's the Raw after the pay-per-view. You've got the winners. People are interested to see how the road to WrestleMania is shaping up. Last week's Raw, though, the one directly after the Rumble, absolutely sucked, and I knew after that it was going to go back down, and guess what? This week it has went back down. So Raw for February 10th has been the lowest rated Raw in this Netflix era. Last week, the February 3rd show after Rumble did a 3.1. The February 10th show has did a 2.8. So it's the lowest Raw in the Netflix era, down 300,000. Globally, it was number 8 for the week, and in the USA, domestically, it was number 5, which is the joint lowest out of the 6 weeks of Raw so far. So if we look at the total viewership for the 6 weeks of Raw that has been accounted for, January 6th, 5.9. January 13th, 3.7. January 20, 3.0. January 27, 2.9. February 3rd, which was the Raw after the Rumble, 3.1. And then February 10th is a 2.8. So, yeah, look, Raw sucks. WWE sucks. The numbers prove it. For me, this is the worst era in wrestling history, hands down. I think this is actually worse. I think we are in a worse era now than we were during the COVID era. I always used to shit on the COVID era, but I can't even remember the COVID era, to be honest. I'm trying to blank it out of the memory banks, but I can't imagine how it's worse than this shit. This shit that we need to watch right now on Raw, I just don't see how it's worse than this. Every week, wrestling gets worse. Raw is just so boring and dragged out, and everything feels so fucking forced and formatted, man. It's like he has an entrance, he gets interrupted, there's a brawl, there's a pull apart, somebody raises the bell. Everything is so predictable from start to finish. Nothing feels authentic, nothing feels interesting, nothing surprises you. They've literally just used the same format over and over again since Raw began on Netflix. These shows have never been less exciting than they are now. I think you've got to be like brain dead or something to sit and enjoy this stuff, because it is next level shite. And the numbers have proved that. They started with a 5.9, they're now at a 2.8, so, you know, they're way under half. Way under half, so it is what it is. How low will it go? Like I said, I don't think it'll go under 2.5 until WrestleMania, but I guarantee you, after WrestleMania, Raw, a few weeks after Mania, it will be under 2.5. It will, because the product is absolutely shit now, and we're on the road to WrestleMania. What's it going to be like after WrestleMania? Because I guarantee you, anybody worth a damn, they'll be taking time off. John Cena, retirement tour, he'll be taking time off after Mania. Roman Reigns, if he even shows up, he'll be taking time off after WrestleMania. CM Punk, he'll be taking time off after WrestleMania. The Rock, don't know if he'll be at WrestleMania, but if he is, he'll be taking time off after WrestleMania. The first couple of pay-per-views after WrestleMania are going to be shite, and that is when we're going to see the worst and the lowest of these Raw ratings. Trust me, couple of weeks, Raw after Mania will be 2.5 and under. And people are going to pretend this is the greatest era. People are pretending that the numbers are great, it's more popular than it's ever been. You're lying to yourself, okay? You're fucking retarded. You're either retarded or disingenuous. Retarded or a liar. It's one of the two. So, yeah, just awful numbers for Raw. And I mean, is it any surprise? Look at the kind of shit that you get on these shows, man. It's just garbage. Honestly, Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria. Who wants to see that? Jey Uso challenging Gunther. Boring. Just crap. Absolutely crap. So we will go through let's go through the clips then. So let's look at the clips and see who had the highest rated clips and who had the lowest rated clips. So with that said, highest clip of this week, Finn Balor snaps at Dirty Dominic Mysterio, 726k. 726k. Alright. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great. That's after 7 days, 7 days should be higher than that. Second highest, Jey Uso chooses Gunther at WrestleMania. So Finn Balor snapping at Dirty Dom has got more views than Jey Uso challenging Gunther. Is what it is. Third place, 599k, Dirty Dominic Mysterio interrupts AJ Styles during his return. Again, that just tells me that the Judgment Day stuff's more popular than whatever else they've got going there. Fourth place, 558k, Logan Paul taunts CM Punk. Fifth place, Dakota Kai and Io Sky take on Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, 463k. Sixth place, we've got Braun Breaker confronts AJ Styles, 331k. And in last place, it was Bayley overcoming Lyra Valkyria in epic chamber qualifying match, 161k. Obviously wasn't that epic because not even 200,000 people watched this back on YouTube. So, yeah, those numbers are really, really poor. And they're going to get worse. They are going to get worse before they get better. In fact, I don't think they're going to get better. They're just going to get worse, okay? They're just going to keep going down. Raw is in a bad way. The same thing will happen to SmackDown. These 3-hour SmackDowns will they will eventually take their toll. We're going to see SmackDown dip into the low 1 millions. At the moment, they're hanging around the 1.4, 1.5 mark. But trust me, after WrestleMania, SmackDown will go to 1.3, 1.2, and I mean, who knows, might go even lower than that, because these shows absolutely suck. There's no reason for people to tune in. They're not interested. You're wasting your time. SmackDown, you're wasting 3 hours. Raw, you're wasting 2.5 hours. And for what? For this dumbed down product that gives you nothing exciting, nothing interesting. Just look at Raw. The first week that they tried to bring back The Rock, they had Roman Reigns, they tried to put any stars that they had on the show. Since then, it is literally fucking bums like Pete Dunne, Ludwig Kaiser, Penta, fucking LWO, guys like this, Lyra Valkyria, Dakota Kai, American Made, fucking Ivy Nile. I mean, shite like this. I mean, who's watching Raw to see those people? Nobody. And now that they've brought out a women's mid-card belt, you're going to get more of these women jobbers that shouldn't be anywhere near the show. Now they're going to be getting pushed on the show every single week because they've got a belt to fight for. Honestly, it's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. And we've still got Gunther as a champion. How the fuck is this guy champion? I don't know. But anyway, guys, that's it. There's your Raw numbers. Numbers down the toilet. Numbers in the red. Lowest rated Raw since the move to Netflix. And it's embarrassing how low these numbers are. But guess what, guys? They will get lower. Trust me. I don't know if they'll get much lower on the road to Mania. But after Mania, they are going down. They are going downtown. A-Town down. They're going to Australia. And they're not coming back. They're going down under. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, Beanfog Wrestling. Let us know what you think down below. Maybe we should get a prediction game going. We can predict the Raw numbers each week. Maybe that could work. Who knows? Maybe do a prize. I'm thinking, who knows? By the time we get to 2026, these numbers could be at like 1.7 or something like that. Honestly, shows are fucking shit. Till next time, peace.